All right, we're going to work on read, react, explode. Do you guys understand that? That's kind of like a keystone or pinnacle to sport, is that you see something, so you read what they do, you react to it, and you explode into it. So you decide which way you're going to go, and you hit it. And so we want to cover that because one of the key things that we see happening in the clinch is guys grab position, just hang on. They can't seem to make that transition from the jits game, which is all about position, to the wrestling game, which is about movement, setting stuff up and hitting it. Getting the guy to load on one leg or getting the guy off balance and then hitting it, taking advantage of him being off balance. Does that make sense? So on the ground, it's good to hold position because you have the ground actually helping you out. You know, you're pinning this guy to the ground, he can't go anywhere. So, but when we're standing up, I need movement to set stuff up. Okay, so the first drill we're going to do is based off of the way that we teach. When we teach an approach to the clinch based on the wrist, the elbow, and then getting to the shoulder to get to the body. In case you have kind of three areas I could cross through to get to this guy's body. So the first drill we're going to do is we're going to partner up. We're going to hand fight out at distance. So I'm hand fight right here. As soon as I touch here, I don't want to touch here and hang on and twist. I want to touch here and shoot. That's my first drill. So that's all we're going to do. Watch your head. Try not to headbutt each other, but it might happen. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to be right here. As soon as I touch, I'm going to explode. Boom, and I'm in. Okay? I want to get myself. The reason why I'm doing that is because I see guys do this and hang out. Okay? So this is the quickest drill we've come up with. It's a stupid drill, but it's also sort of like doing skips or hops. You know what I mean? It's like it's a stupid drill, but it's beneficial down the road because you train yourself to be a little more explosive. So right here, and what I'm doing is I'm training myself as soon as I make contact to shoot in, to explode into this guy and look for something, rather than to play, which is not wrong in jits. Right? It's not wrong in jits if I were to grab this guy, hang on, and look to crush and you know make my position work. But in the stand-up game in wrestling, I can't do that. So as soon as I touch, I want to go. I don't want to hang out here, hold on to this guy, and then see where we're going to go. I need to hit and go. Okay? So the first drill we're going to do, that's all you're going to do. You guys are just going to move around each other. As soon as you make contact, whoever makes contact first goes. So I'm here, boom, and I'm coming in, I'm shooting. Okay? Upper body. All right? Got it? Clear? All right, let's do it.
You can play a little hand fighting, and then as soon as you get dominant, go. You don't have to be elbows cocked and then dive into each other. Maybe. As long as you're being good partners for each other, it'll be fine.
Listen up. As soon as I get here, Nate should be going. He shouldn't let me just set up on him. As soon as I get here, go. He should be looking to go. You know what I mean? That's what we're talking about. Read, react, explode. And it's not, you know, don't let this get tossed into the bin of, well, that's just, you got to be young and athletic. It's not that at all. Because, you know, I know some guys that are awesome judo guys that play the read, react, explode game like you would not believe. And all it is just timing. They read what you're doing, they react to it before you can counteract their movement, and you're already in the air. You know, so don't let it fall into the bin of, well, when I'm old, I can't do that. Don't matter. All right. So he's here. As soon as I come in contact with him, he should be moving, not letting me get set up. If he lets me get set up, then what's happening? I'm playing my game. Don't let him play their game. Okay. All right. So switch up. Go with somebody different. Basically, I mean, the difference between my single leg and or ankle pick and Cale Sanderson's ankle pick is just the fact that he can do it against a world-class athlete and I can't. You know what I mean? That's it. Mechanically, it's going to be the same. I mean, the same ankle pick that my son does at 11 years old in a little, you know, pee-wee wrestling club is going to be the same one he's going to do when he's 21. Because I'm not going to let him quit wrestling. But no, just kidding. He wants to play soccer. But it's going to be, you know, whatever. The point is that mechanics are always going to be the same. It's just, can you pull it against a world-class athlete, or can you just always pull it against local level guys? Mechanics are the same. Okay, but it's how well you master the fundamentals, the timing, reacting to the guy exploding, taking advantage of when he's not ready, that kind of stuff, setting him up. So one of the fundamentals of hand fighting comes down to actually, or wrist fighting is actually controlling that wrist. Okay, because even if we're banging, if strikes are involved, if I'm controlling him here, it's going to be hard for him to bang. All right, so don't do a lot of slapping. I see guys doing a lot of this stuff. Okay, I'm not doing that at all, man. As soon as I make contact with him, I'm going right there. As soon as I come in contact with him, I'm putting the Kung Fu grip on. All right, so right there, and I'm looking to get into control. Okay, makes sense? So don't slap, because that's irritating. So don't slap, just irritates me. Don't slap. Don't slap, man. Grab him and look to control, start pushing and pulling on this guy so you can get a reaction out of him. Okay, you're looking to force him to do something so now I can shoot him. Especially if you have a guy who's a defensive wrestler, defensive grappler, he keeps backing up, or defensive fighter. If you're coming in here putting pressure on him, he's going to get it, man. Something's going to break. Okay? All right, let's go back to it. Let's go.